Hello, everyone. This is Edna Keep here live, and today I have with me Andreas, and I'm not sure how to say your last name. Is it Ospina?
Ospina, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I was very close. And I had the pleasure of meeting Andreas through a mutual coach that we're working with. And when I was hearing all these great things about him, I just reached out to him and said, I need to talk to you. So we set up a call, and all things are transpiring from there. And it's very, very interesting because Andreas has a business opportunity that when I heard about it, first of all, I was all over it. I wanted to do it. And I knew that several people in my audience would be all over it as well, because I genuinely believe that this kind of stuff is the way of the future. I shop online all the time. I do not like going shopping. Even the other day, I had to take my kids shopping downtown because of Christmas, right? And I buy most of my stuff online, but fortunately, they still like shopping. They do their shopping that way. And I said to my daughter, who is also in grade, who's just going to graduate this year, I
Right.
said to her, she's been thinking about what to take for university and stuff. And I said, well, maybe I'll just buy you a store. And then that just kind of got my wheels turning and
A
thinking
good idea.
how we could do stuff with that. So, Andreas, tell us exactly what you told me back when we had our chat maybe a week or so ago. Because of course you're much better at it. I'm still just learning, even though I'm excited about it. A little bit about your background and how you found the opportunity and where you see it heading.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for having me on your podcast here, Ed. We connected through, David, our mutual coach, and we got on really well. And I'm excited to, educate your audience because I know they're entrepreneurs, business minded, and they're in the real estate space. I said to you in our first introduction that this opportunity, which is Amazon automation, and the term is Amazon FBA wholesale. And I told you it's like digital real estate. It's like, you have real estate passive income like on the ground, but this is like online.
Yeah.
And so the reason I'm so excited about this is because we're actually the only company that does FBA wholesale. And it's a done for you service. So basically we do everything from A to Z. You just need to invest, have money set aside for inventory, and then our team will literally take care of the rest. So this way, this opportunity becomes truly a passive stream of income for you. And so basically how how I got connected with this opportunity was through a mutual friend. He connected me with Stephen Mayer, and then I've helped them grow the sales team. And that's kind of like my role. I'm the director of sales.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm helping him grow the sales team in the US, and then also now in the Latin American market, in the Latin community. So we're focusing now in Mexico, which is going to be, huge for them because their awareness of this online world is, not as well diverse as here in the US. So super, super excited. But yeah, does that answer your question in terms of like how this all kind of came about?
It does. I think that there's huge opportunity like this too. And I've watched how many sales you've made in the last little while, so I know that other people are getting it as well. Like I said before, the thing that I liked about it most is it's automated and I don't have to do anything. But I think there was another part that you were telling me that if you want to, at some point in the future, you could take it over yourself and because it's considered our website right from the start, right?
100%. Yeah. So let's say for you example, you're going to be getting a store soon. So you own the business 100%. We don't own any part of the business. You're just simply hiring our team and our company to set up the store, manage it, and grow it for you. And then how it works is the first 2 months we have the store. You as the business owner actually keep 100% of the profits. And then once we get into month 3, the agreement is you get to keep 70%. And then our monthly management fee would be 30% of the total net profit. So similar to like, you're in the real estate game, you'd hire a management company to manage your properties. Same way here, we're managing your Amazon stores. We take care of we list the products, we do product research. We take care of the customer support. We ship the products to Amazon's warehouse. We label it, package it, everything from A to Z. So, this way you can focus on your business and then just leave us grow your Amazon store and create passive income for yourself.
I love it. I love it. And then I think you'd mentioned if somebody wanted to, they could learn how and do it themselves, right? But again, that kind of defeats the purpose of having passive income, right? Although there are people out there also looking for just opportunities to do other businesses. So it's nice for both ways. Now, another thing I got really excited about was with the last call we had, you told me that there is a loan program coming out, and I guess actually came out in the meantime, which is so exciting because it's brand new. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was super, super excited to share that with you because a lot of the times people, because it's a big investment. I just want to, tell your audience just upfront, it is a big investment.
Tell me how much. We may as well get it on the table right now.
It's $30,000 upfront. Okay, it's a one-time investment of $30,000. But we're so confident that you work with our company for 18 months. Give us 18 months. You will make that ROI back. And we're so confident that in our contract, we offer a money back guarantee, right? Which is crazy. And people have said, like, how can you do that? But we know that we have the team, we have the system set in place. It's just a matter of having patience, and you will get your ROI back and have a profitable Amazon store at the end of it.
Yeah.
So that's our guarantee and our promise to you. Yeah. But essentially, what we found was that we were getting a lot of people who just couldn't have the money. 30,000. This could be their first investment. So we were like, how can we help them? Because we started to partner up with a lender in the US, but then we couldn't help people in Canada. And obviously, all your audience, you told me, are in Canada.
Yeah.
And so we said, okay, let's create our own in-house financing. And so what we do is now, this was supposed to be launched in January, but we actually just launched it yesterday, which is super exciting. All you need to do, Edna, and just to tell your audience, you just need to put $10,000 USD down as a down payment, and then we'll finance the rest. So we can actually start working. We'll set up the store. We'll start listing products. And then instead of you originally taking 70% of the total net profits, our company would take 70, and then you would take 30. And then that would continue until the remaining balance is paid off. And then you would continue taking 70, and then we take 30 as our management fee.
And just to be clear, Andreas, it's the initial investment is 30,000. They can get a loan for 20,000. They do have to look after their own inventory, though, right? Which you recommend being a minimum of 10,000 US, right?
Correct. Yeah. So the $10,000 is just the down payment, but they still need to have money set aside for the inventory, and the minimum is 10,000. Ideally, 20,000 would be perfect. That's a really, really good starting point. So yeah, that's the only thing. But the good thing is, instead of them having to have $30,000 for the setup fee and an additional 10,000 for inventory, we're freeing them up to have more money to invest in products and inventory, because at the end of the day, that's the only way they're going to grow their business.
Yes.
So we'll be able to scale their store faster. And yeah, I think it would be a great way to get it going for people who don't have the full amount.
Yeah, exactly. And this I imagine there'll be all kinds of people jumping all over this. So how important is it to get started right away, as opposed to waiting 3 months, 6 months, see how everybody else is going to do?
I would say, do not wait on this. Do not hesitate. Like, honestly, get going like before the end of the year, because another thing that we just announced internally in our team, we're going to be increasing the price for the FBA wholesale to $40,000 in the new year. Okay, so
how soon in the new year?
I believe that's still to be confirmed.
Okay.
For sure, it's going to be in the new year. I think we'll announce it just before the end of the year, but I think maybe the first to second week of January, we're going to be increasing it to 40K. But don't hold me on that. I need to get that confirmed. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, whether you do the in-house financing or you have the full amount to invest for the full 30K, I would just explore both of those options, because we are going to be increasing it, and to get it in at 30K, like, eventually this is worth 50,000. Like, it really is. Like, at 30K, it's you're really getting it at a good price there.
For sure. And now tell us a little bit about, so my understanding is that the fellow who's been doing this for like 5 years, the fellow who owns the company, is actually based in Calgary, Alberta.
He is, yeah. His name is Stephen Mayer. He's a great guy. I've known him now for just over a year. We have a really good relationship, and yeah, he's based out of Calgary, Alberta, and yeah, that's where he's born and raised.
Yeah. And I found that really exciting too, because I don't know if it's my small town mentality, but sometimes I get nervous about stuff coming from other countries and all that kind of stuff. And for some reason, as soon as I heard Calgary, it just gave me a sense of uh, uh, I had confidence about the
Yeah.
program, because it just felt like, okay, this is somebody right in our backyard that's been doing this successfully for 5 years and wants to expand and can help other people. Tell us also again, because this is one of my questions. Well, why wouldn't you just do 10 websites yourself as opposed to helping us get a website?
Absolutely. That's a great question. And it's one of the most common questions we get asked. So the reason is that under Amazon's terms of service, they actually only allow you to set up one Amazon store under your name. So for example, I have an Amazon store under my name myself. I am not able to set up 2, 3, 4, 5. If I wanted to do that, I'd have to set it up under like my mom's name or, my sister or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So that's why we actually created this opportunity, because prior to this, and I was working with Stephen even before he launched this automation company, he was doing FBA consulting. So he was like coaching like one-on-one. And the problem with that is, as good of a coach he was, there's always going to be a percentage of people who just aren't able to execute
Yeah.
on, the strategies, or they don't have the mindset or whatever. So the reason we created this is because why not leverage our team's experience, use our expertise, and then we basically build a business for you, and then we do a profit share. So that's why it's in our best interest to continue growing and scaling your Amazon store, because the $30,000, we don't make a lot of profit. Yes, we make a little bit, but really where we're making our money as a company is the 30% management fee. So that's what excites us. And yeah, it's honestly one of the best opportunities I've seen there online in terms of creating an MSI, because Amazon's a trillion.
Just to clarify, not everybody knows what's a MSI.
MSI stands for multiple streams of income.
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect. And I love that, because I'm a big believer in multiple streams of income. And it saved my butt many, many times having more than one source of income, because you can't always rely on one. Like there's ups and downs in the market and everything else. So the two things, another source of income and the fact that it's fully automated and passive income makes me. So people that want to get started, we are going to post a link in the bottom of this recording. So you'll be able to click that link and reach out to Andreas and book what we call the strategy call with you, Andreas, to see if it's a good fit for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll post my link below, and they can just book a call. I'll open up, a few times available this week and for the end of the year, just to, educate your audience further. If they have any questions, more than happy to answer them and, give them more clarity as far as how it works, and help them get up Amazon store before the end of the year and make 2020 a big one for you guys.
Perfect. So next step, they book a call with you, and then from there they do an application form for the store. How does that part work?
Yeah, so I'll send you like my schedule once link, and then once they click the link, there'll be an application form just to get more understanding as far as their goals, their intentions, what exactly they want this opportunity for. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be able to answer any questions they may have regarding the opportunity, and then yeah, take it from there.
Okay, perfect. And then from there, they say, yes, I'm ready to go. Then there's a process to go through to apply for the loan, or what is that process?
Yeah, so whether they want to do the in-house financing, I can certainly send them over the contract, and then they can read over exactly how that works, the ins and outs. I won't go into it now because, I don't want to get into that type of stuff here, but it'll all be written down in the contract. And then, yeah, basically they just need to invest the 10,000, and then we can get them set up. Or if they want to pay it in full, I can explain that process as well. And then I'll also send them a webinar, which basically explains, it's about 50 minutes long. It explains like what the cash flow looks like month to month with the business, mm-hmm. and then also educates them basically kind of what I covered, but in a more detail of how exactly the business model works.
Okay, perfect. That's so awesome. So hope you guys got value out of this. I know I did. I was very excited when I first met Andreas and heard about this. I thought, yeah, and again, cutting edge, but with experience behind it. Like Stephen's been doing this for 5 years. So he's got experience. He's right in our backyard, and we get an opportunity to participate. And it is an investment. One of the things that when I got the recording, it was like, don't ask me to give it to you for free. It's not going to happen. It's a business. It's an investment. And, I think the next best thing is the fact that you've come up with this loan program. And I also have a fellow who's looking into a loan program too.
That's right.
I knew about your loan program. So it might be 100% financeable, people. So that's the part that I'm working on. And between us, we hope to bring on a lot of people into this new line of work. So it should be interesting. And again, if you have any questions, Andreas suggests that you book a call with him, and we'll take it from there. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I just want to say thanks again for having me on. It's been great having being here with you guys, and I'm looking forward to continuing building the relationship with you, Edna. You're an awesome woman, powerhouse, and yeah, thanks again, and looking forward to speaking to your audience when they book a call.
Absolutely. Okay, well, thanks again, and we'll be talking to y'all very, very soon. Bye for now.
Thank you.